So as our batter is resting, we're gonna go ahead and make the cream cheese filling. So it is 450 milliliters of 35% cooking cream, 1/4 cup of sugar, 3/4 of Philadelphia cream cheese, and a little bit of vanilla extract. So we've already put the cream into the bowl, and we'll put in the cream cheese. And the sugar. And just a few drops of vanilla extract. That's enough. All right. Okay. And then we are going to mix. We're going to mix until we have peaks and it's light and fluffy like clouds. And this may take a couple of minutes. So we'll come back to you to show you how it should look. All right, so that is the consistency we will need. Nice and thick and fluffy. Yummy. Beautiful. Alright, so the batter has rested. And as you can see on the top, there's little bubbles everywhere. Okay, it's ready. So, let's make some crepes. So you have to have your pan on medium high. You're gonna coat your pan with melted butter. It's non-stick, but you still need that melted butter. They need to be extra thin. And scoop up the batter. Now you're gonna put it in the middle of the pan, and you're gonna flick your wrist to coat the pan with the batter. And you're gonna cover the pan. Put it down. Once you see the sides get brown and curl up, you'll turn it over. You'll see the inside bubble up as well. All right. And you know how it is. The first one never comes out right. So let's see how this goes. All right, let's flip this paper over. Oh, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. You'd know just by looking at the bottom of it. It still looks raw. You need to see a little bit of brown at least. Give it 30 more seconds. It's a long and tedious kind of dessert to make, but in the end, it's so delicious and so satisfying to eat, feeling all the layers as you bite into it. All right, let's flip it. All right. All right, so you see how these curled up? That is ready. Off it goes onto a plate. You see the nice golden brown on the bottom? Perfect. And next one. And you'll continue to do this. You can make a 25 layer one, a 50 layer one. The French ones are said to be a lot more than that, but I don't got that kind of time. So we'll try to get at least 25. All right. And then we wait for the ends to curl up again. Turn it over. Have the brown. Take it off. All right, so it's about 15 minutes in, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crepes made with one in the pan. So it is a long process. It is, but we're in quarantine and we have nothing better to do, right? Why not have a good dessert with our yummy supper tonight? All right, 1 hour later and about 25 crepes later, they are now cooled. They need to be cooled before the whipping cream goes on it, or it will all just fall apart. And we start making our crepe cake. Piling it on. There's our whipped cream. All right. Boom. And layer. Be generous with the whipped cream. Like I said before, this can come out very dry even if you do put a whole ton of whipped cream. Try not to make it too much of a lump in the middle, because that will make the crepes basically look like a mound rather than a cake. And first layer done. 2. Fix it up. Now, of course, if you want to get fancy, you could have made the whipped cream a chocolate whipped cream, or there's a lot of things you can do. Even the crepes, you can make chocolate crepes if you're a chocolate fan. Just add cocoa powder to the batter. And this goes on for 25 layers. I'm not going to bore you staring at this, but you get the gist. I will continue doing this and show you the finished product. All right, it's coming along. We're halfway through the crepes, and this is as high as it is right now. This is so good. I can't wait to cut into it. And voila! Here is the crepe cake. Listen, it could get fancier. If it was someone's birthday, I would have probably piped the icing and put some chocolate sprinkles and all kinds of pretty stuff. But really, this is just a dessert on Sunday night. So for a at-home kind of dessert, already it's a long process, but easy to make, right? Crepes and cream and boom. Now, also, if you want to just make crepes for the weekend, you can use the same recipe, okay? And if you have extras, which I think is excellent to have, you can freeze them. All you have to do is crepe, parchment paper, crepe, parchment paper, crepe, and then put it in a plastic bag into the freezer. And anytime your kids or even yourself want to have a fancy little breakfast, take out 4 of them and put them in the toaster. It's so easy. And that way you don't have to, wake up early on a Sunday morning, making crepe batter, making it rest. You can just go ahead and freeze them. All right, so this is it. We're gonna try to cut into it and show you how that looks. All right, so let's see how it looks on the inside. Please come out in one piece. Of course, one is stuck.
It's still warm, so.
It's not warm. And voila. Look at all the layers and all the cream. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty dessert. And inside the cake. All of the beautiful layers. And voila. All right, so guys, when you do have a Sunday afternoon that you have nothing to do and you'd like to make something, make this cake. It's so good, so satisfying to eat. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe, like, and see y'all later.